Hello, I'm Annette, and thank you for checking out Silverbrook Hypnotherapy. And if you've got about 15-20 minutes to spare, then why not join in a gentle relaxation exercise with me? It's called Leaves on a Stream, and it's a really excellent exercise for helping you relax and helping you control those thoughts that interrupt your mind, and when we're trying to concentrate, we get easily distracted. There's no hypnosis in it, it's just all about relaxation. And relaxation is a key skill to learn because if you're relaxed, it reduces your anxiety. They are on opposite ends of the same spectrum. So the more relaxed you are, the less anxious you become. So a great skill for us all to learn, and it gets better with practice. So if that sounds like something that you would benefit from, then let's get ready. Okay, so the good thing is there is no special equipment that you need to do this exercise, but there are three things you need to connect with. First of all, use your imagination. Our imagination is so powerful, and we really need to tap into that. And when I ask you to imagine you're in a scene, I really want you to imagine you're vividly there. You're not watching yourself on a screen being there. You are there. You're surrounded in the environment. You're experiencing the sensations around you. Make it as vivid and as real as you can. 2, let's get comfortable. This is going to take about 15-20 minutes. You aren't going to fall asleep, but you will become very relaxed. So it's important that you're sitting somewhere where you're not going to have your head lolling around, or where you feel comfortable and supported. And third thing you need to do is learn a breathing technique that will help fast track the relaxation by calming down your parasympathetic nervous system. Very technical talk there, don't worry, there's no medical stuff in this. And that is the proper breathing technique. We breathe all the time, we all know how to breathe, but the type of relaxing breath we want to do involves a deep inhalation through the nose. We hold it for a couple of seconds, and then we exhale gently through the mouth. And when we exhale, it's not like a letting all the air come out. It's more of a gentle, you just relax the jaw and the air just comes out as if you were a bag just gently deflating. So when we inhale deeply through the nose, and we fill up not just the chest, we want to fill up the abdomen with that breath, called belly breathing. So you should be able to, if you put your hands on your stomach, you should be able to feel that inflating as you hold the breath. We hold it for just a couple of seconds, and then as we relax, it's a gentle exhale, relax the jaw, exhale, deflate, and as you do that, you'll feel all of the tension draining from your body. So those are the three things. Make sure you're comfortable, make sure you're going to really use your imagination, and we'll start off doing a couple of these breathing techniques so that you can really get into a relaxed state to start off with. And I'll just demo that breathing technique for you now. So we're breathing in through the nose, we're holding it, and then as we gently exhale, we just relax the jaw. And you'll notice as I do that, my shoulders drop, I relax, and I settle more into the chair. So those are the three things. So if you're ready, let's make a start. Okay, so here we go. Just make sure you're sitting comfortably in a nice supportive chair, and take off your glasses if you're wearing them, and cross your legs. Make sure you're in a very relaxed seated position. And let's start off with doing that breathing. So I'd like you to take a deep inhalation through the nose, and hold it, hold it, hold it, and then gently exhale. And as you do that, no effort, just letting your lungs empty naturally, and feel your shoulders drop, feel all of the tension disappearing, and let your breathing return to normal. Now, if you kept your eyes open to watch that demo, close them now, and let's do another. Deep inhalation through the nose. And this time, as you hold the breath, just notice the effort it takes to hold that tension, to hold the breath. Noticing how your muscles are working, and then gently relax, let go, and notice how those muscles that a few seconds ago were working hard to hold that breath are now relaxing, elongating, and settling. And let your breathing return to normal. And then we'll just do one more of those relaxing breath. So take another deep inhalation through the nose. And this time as you hold the breath, just notice the effort it's taking of the muscles of your face to hold the breath. Notice the tension across your forehead, around your eyes and your cheeks and your jaws. You hold it, hold it, hold it. And then relax, exhale, and notice how those muscles soften, how any tension goes. As your breathing returns to normal and you settle in to the rhythm of your breath. Just draw your attention inwards. Notice the rhythm of your natural breathing. Just settle. That's good. And now I'd like you to imagine, and vividly imagine, that you're in a field. It can be any type of field, that's not important. But see yourself, position yourself in a field. And look around at where you are. Notice what season it is, what the weather is like. Imagine the texture of the ground. What are you walking on? What's underfoot? What's around you? Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Start to hear the sounds of nature. Noticing where you are, noticing how you're breathing, noticing how relaxed you feel. And now I'd like you to imagine a tree. It doesn't matter what type of tree, but just make that tree as vivid and as real as you can for you. And really study that tree. What do you notice about it? Do you know what type of tree it is? How tall is it? How long has it been growing in this field? And then notice that running past the tree is a stream. Really look at that stream. Is it a narrow little brook? Or possibly a wider river? Is it fast flowing or meandering slowly? Is the flow of the river from left to right, right to left, towards you or away from you? Look at the edge of the river. Are there rocks? How clear is the water? Notice the sound of the river or the stream. If it's fast flowing, it might be babbling, a bit noisier, a bit of a slower stream. Possibly no sound at all, but listen hard. And as you listen, notice what other sounds you can hear as you're out in nature. Birds, the winds rustling the trees, other sounds in the distance. But using all of your senses to really notice where you are. In the field, outside in nature, by a tree, watching a river. And now you notice that this tree that you're standing next to, it's got some leaves on it, and those leaves are beginning to fall. And watch them as they descend from the branch, land on the water and drift slowly downstream. Notice the colour of these leaves. Can you tell from the leaves what type of tree it is? And how quickly do they move downstream? And now as you're in this scene, you may find that you have thoughts popping into your mind. Thoughts from somewhere else. They're trying to distract you. But the important thing is to not respond to them. These are just thoughts. So whenever a thought pops into your mind as you're in this scene, I want you to acknowledge that thought. Oh well, it's a thought, regardless of what it is. It might be about, did you buy dog food? What are you going to have for tea tonight? Will you ever get this work assignment done? It doesn't matter, just acknowledge the thought, oh well, and place that thought on one of these leaves and watch that leaf sail off downstream. Have a thought pop in, and they'll probably be popping in more frequently now. You've opened that door. Just take each one, acknowledge it, but place it on a leaf. Oh well, and let that sail off downstream. You are just focusing on where you are in this environment. If thoughts pop in, place them on the leaf and let it sail off downstream. The important thing is not to respond to those thoughts, to acknowledge them and let them go. And in this sense, you're physically letting them go. You're seeing that thought on a leaf sailing off downstream. Now, of course, the nature of streams and leaves is that sometimes they can get caught on the sides of the stream. So if you notice that a thought is still there, just notice that you notice that thought. And just watch that leaf until eventually the stream of water will push it further downstream. So you can have thoughts, but you do not have to respond to them immediately. You can acknowledge them and let them go, because you are very present in this moment. You are by a tree, next to a stream, in a field, experiencing it vividly as if you are really there. Now, sometimes a lot of thoughts pop in at once, but luckily your tree has got plenty of leaves. So place each one on a leaf and let it go. Now, of course, some of these thoughts may trigger certain emotions, which is natural, but what's important is to recognize the response that you're having to that thought, but to still put that thought on a leaf and let it go. Notice what reactions you're having, but let that thought go. Taking your time to connect with your environment without the distraction of thoughts. You're still having the thoughts, but you're not responding to them, so they're not throwing you off track. And be curious about these thoughts and these feelings, but don't respond to them. Just let it go, acknowledge it, and watch it sail away. And now take a break from the close-up detail of watching individual leaves and just widen your view and take in the whole landscape again. Remind yourself where you are. See how small you are in this vast, beautiful world. Really experience all of the sensations. Perhaps you can feel the sun on your face or the wind in your hair. Connect with the wider view of your tree and your stream in your field. And by doing this, you're bringing down your anxiety levels. You're relaxing your mind and learning a useful technique as to how to deal with these thoughts that pop in. Not letting them throw you off track, not allowing them to disrupt what it is that you're doing. And the more often you do this exercise, the easier it becomes. We are not our thoughts, and our thoughts don't control us. So acknowledge any thoughts, put them on a leaf, and let them sail downstream. Just continue to enjoy being present, noticing where you are, noticing what you're feeling, noticing how relaxed your body feels when you're totally engaged, but also not concentrating on anything in particular. Your breathing is gentle and calm. Because now you have this skill, this ability to be able to control your thoughts and not allow them to disrupt what you want to do. You will deal with all of those things that you've put on leaves and sent downstream, but not right now, on your terms when you're ready. Enjoy this moment. Turning your attention inwards, noticing how you're feeling. And now let's take another deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, let go of any last remaining strains of tension. Now, widen out your view. See the vast expanse all around you. Become more aware of your body, where you are, and leave your tree and your stream and your field behind. And now focus your attention on sitting in the chair, your body nice and relaxed, breathing naturally. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, and as you do that, gently open your eyes and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your little visit to your tree and saw how easy it is to control your thoughts and deal with them, but just not right away. You'll always get thoughts popping into your mind, but don't let them throw you off balance. Practice this. Leaves on a Stream, it's called. Clues in the title, but it's a really good exercise. It's actually a cognitive diffusion exercise, which is where you're letting your mind just empty and relax. And as I say, the more you can relax, the more you can avoid any feelings of anxiety increasing. You can't be anxious if you're relaxed. So have a stretch. Make sure you're ready to go back and engage with your day. And thanks very much for taking this time with me. If this has now prompted your interest and you're keen to know more about what hypnotherapy can do to help you, then please get in touch. I'd love to have a chat. There's no obligation. We'll have a phone call. You can talk to me. I can explain a bit more about what the process is and what's involved. And if it feels right for you, and if I feel I can help you, then maybe we can work together. But in the meantime, thanks for taking the time. Have a good day, take care, and perhaps see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.